Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Alright, so we have the maintenance done over on Global Dokkan. The 5-year anniversary begins tonight, I believe, at reset time for Global, 8 p.m. Eastern. I don't expect any surprises when this begins, right? So what's going to happen is I've already gone over all the different parts of the anniversary. In this video, I probably will examine the units a little bit because I haven't really talked about them too much in depth. I think part one will begin tonight, right? And it's going to be everything that's in here, like all these different campaigns, the Dual Dokkan Festival. Like, I don't really think anything is going to be amiss or different from what it was on JP. If there is going to be a difference, which, I mean, they do specifically mention Chain Battle. This is the news in Global right now, and they specifically mention Chain Battle, Explosive Chain Battle. Now, it just says in the future, so who knows? I would say the earliest we could see Chain Battle would be part 3 of the anniversary. The more I think about it, the more I do not think Chain Battle or Extreme Super Battle Road will be added in the anniversary, because I can never remember a time where they've really changed the anniversaries. Well, I guess besides how they handled LR Gohan during the 2nd year anniversary, and then technically Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku and Paikuhan were also released during the 2nd anniversary on Global. But besides those two instances, I can't think of something. Again, if Chain Battle and Extreme Super Battle Road will be added early, it's definitely going to be in part 3, when the LR Goku Black gets his EZA. I would think that would sort of be the suitable or appropriate time for that. I think it's much more likely to me that we're going to see Chain Battle implemented, I would say, at the beginning of August. So, you know, Gogeta and Vegito, they're going to drop, the night of the 8th. I mean, we'll see exactly when the time frame is going to be for when Gogeta and Vegito are going to actually release, right? Because I don't think it will be the usual time, because, again, if they just drop it at the usual time everyone is expecting, that's an easy way to have, the servers crash and stuff like that. So we'll see. But remember, Team Dokkan did say the 9th. France time, so just keep that in mind, right? But for in the United States, presumably that would be right around midnight or something like that, Eastern, or a little bit before. I mean, we'll see what they decide to do, right? But so we got those banners on the 8th/9th. Rose, Broly, Chile, and Lemo. Actually, let's double check real quick. Okay, so Vegito came out on January 30th, and then Rose and Broly, Chile, and Lemo came out on the 17th. Okay, so what is that? 18 days apart? Okay, so it was 19 days apart. Well, okay, that's actually okay. I remember it being shorter than that. So if that's the case, then the 27th, July 27th, is probably when we'll see Rose and Broly, Chile, and Lemo. Okay, wow, that's a little further in than I would have thought, but sure. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, if that's the case, that seems awfully far away, right? But I mean, if that's the case, maybe Global is not gonna have a Dokkan Fest at the start of August. I don't know. We'll see. But I was thinking the start of August is where we could see Explosive Chain Battle. We potentially could see Kefla as well. We'll see what they do. I don't know. It's very, very hard to say, because sometimes Global is pretty difficult to predict, right? But, we should see all of this stuff added tonight. Keep in mind that the 55 ticket banner, you can't get all the tickets until part 3 of the anniversary. Very likely, you guys aren't going to be able to do this summon until August. Legitimately, it might take until August before you guys are even able to do this summon. So just keep that in mind, because when LR Goku Black, when did he get his EZA? February 21st. Okay. So yeah, it's not going to be anytime soon. You're going to get all 55 tickets. It takes a while. The coins, Red Stone, Purple Stone, sale, all that'll be up tonight. Zero Mortals Planned Story Event, the Saiyan Trio. I mean, if we take a look at the release date, they are actually in here. You can farm the LR Goku Black up to TUR right now, but you're not actually going to be able to farm up to LR until part 2 begins. And then the same thing with the Kid Broly and the Kid Vegeta cards. They will get their Awakening and their EZAs in part 2 as well, right? Then the Frieza enrollment thing. Equipment is going to begin tonight. A bunch of other story events. New boss rush stage. New Infinite Dragon Ball history. all EZA's up, all this type of stuff all goes up tonight, right? So that will be good. And then, of course, the actual banners for Gogeta and Vegito, they come in a couple of days. Now, what's interesting, by the way, they're not in the data yet, so there is going to be another data download. Now, I don't think there's going to be a surprise in there, right? As in, like, I mean, I don't even know what it could be. Like, I don't know, a third LR banner or something like that. Like, I just don't really think that's going to be the case, right? Or like a global exclusive free-to-play unit or anything like that. Like, I don't think that'll happen. The big thing we're going to want to look out for is if global is going to get tickets or not for their banners. I assume so. Because the 4-year anniversary had it, the 3-year anniversary had it. Like, I don't think they're going to not do the tickets. But that is going to be the really big thing to see. They're not in the data right now, but that's not a big deal. Because, again, Gogeta and Vegito are not even in the data yet. Now, speaking of Gogeta and Vegito, right now, I'm finding it very difficult in my head to sort of, like, place, like, who's number 1 through 4 to me is very difficult right now to sort of like sort through, because these 4 are just built different. These are, I would say easily all 4 of these units are the 4 best units in the game. LRUI, Blue Kaioken Goku, and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Blue Vegito right here, and then also Blue Gogeta. I would say this is just the top tier, and like I feel like they're all pretty close. They're definitely interchangeable, right? Like, LRUI Goku, like, for, like, Super Battle Road, could have, like, the biggest impact right away with his 70% chance to dodge. But then again, Goku and Vegeta can completely obliterate anything in front of them turn 1 with good luck. Their active skill you could just cycle through it constantly in Super Battle Road fights. I mean, then these two, once they go blue and they start building up, these two can't really keep up. This unit can for a lot longer than UI Goku, right? UI Goku's incredible, but at a certain point, like, Vegito, when he does, like, an 8 million attack stat super attack, and then he does a guaranteed second super attack that's, like, 6 million, and then he does another, like, 6 million super attack, it's, things get a little bit ridiculous, right? And then, Blue Gogeta, when he's dropping an 8 million attack stat that's super effective against all types, and then he has a guaranteed additional normal coming afterwards. It's very difficult to sort of match that level of production. And then their defense is ludicrous as well, because they raise defense on both super attacks. So especially Vegito is very consistent defensively once he's blue, because you're getting 2, 30% defensive raises? Yeah, you get 2 30% defensive raises because he does guarantee 2 super attacks, and it just makes him a very consistent offensive and defensive unit. Don't forget to talk about their active skills. I mean, these are sort of rare, but when you get these off, it's just GG. I'm going to do a rainbow video for both of these guys. Probably tomorrow. I think I probably will upload a rainbow video for each of them. We'll see. But, I mean, they're just, the one thing I could say with confidence about these 4 units right here is that I do really kind of consider Vegito and Gogeta to be pretty much equals. I think in terms of damage, Gogeta is probably going to look more impressive most of the time, I would say. Well, at least in, like, shorter events and stuff like that. Whereas, again, Vegito, with the guaranteed double super attacking for him, is going to have his defense looking a little bit more impressive, right? Both of them transform from turn 4, not a bad transformation condition at all. In base, I would argue that people vastly underrate them. Because you just, it's just, you're not putting them in slot 1 and they're the dominant, like, destructive, like, best unit in the game. You have to remember that. But, like, if you put them in slot 3, they have the 50% chance of dodging in slot 3, right? They can also triple super attack. They're good in base, but once they go blue is where they're, like, best units in the game level. Also, their leader skills, Gogeta and Vegito, Last Resort or Fusion, or Last Resort or Potara. Vegito's is clearly better, because Potara is much better of a category than Fusion. I don't really think that's in question, or can be argued, really. For free, it's just better. The Last Resort category, I've been saying this recently, the best way to describe this category is the Fusion team people actually want, which is, like, all the Vegitos, Gogetas, Gotenks, Kefla, just all shoved under one umbrella, basically. But then you also have a lot of ridiculously powerful units. All the Kaioken Gokus are on here. Cooler is on here. Baby is on here. Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku is on here, right? Like, this is one of the most fun category teams in the game for sure. And then I'm looking at this guy right here. He's about to get his EZA on JP. It's going to be very interesting to see how, impactful he'll be on a category like this. That's really good. These are, again, you cannot go wrong summoning for Gogeta or Vegito. Vegito has a better banner, but Gogeta, maybe slightly better, you could probably say. I don't know. It doesn't really matter too much. Then we have the Trunks and Mai card, which is on Vegito's banner. They are much better than Bardock and Guinea, I've found. One reason is because all the extra conditions for Trunks and Mai, fighting a future enemy, and then fighting an enemy whose name includes Zamasu or Goku Black, that's much more common than some of the stuff that you need. Oh, and plus also you need a Super Saiyan Blue, right? A Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan on the team. So like both of them have 3 separate conditions, right? This is super easy because this Blue Vegito, Blue Vegeta, Blue Goku, all of that counts. Very, very simple to do. A lot of big-time Future Saga bosses out there. And then, Zamasu and Goku Black are relatively common. Now, this one, you have to have a Goku on your team. I guess that's not really so bad for, Pure Saiyans, Joining Forces, Movie Hero, Goku family. You're probably going to have that. But then it is tough to then also have, like, a movie boss category enemy and also, like, a Frieza enemy at the same time. You're going to get all of Trunks and Mai's, like, conditions fulfilled much more often than Bardock and Guinea. Bardock and Guinea have this really awesome B-Pan type effect, but, I don't know. The fact that it's gated from the 4th turn and an HP restriction, I just find myself never really using this unit. Whereas Trunks and Mai, I mean, this shit is just ludicrous. So, turn 3, they can do the Mafuba, which is like almost a guaranteed kill in something like Super Battle Road, because they get the 628% attack buff, guaranteed crits. I think it's a guaranteed stun as well. All you need is another Trunks or another Mai in the same turn. It's so easy to pull off. They're so ridiculous. They are incredibly powerful. Both these units greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. They're both, competent sub-leaders as well. Both these units are really good. I do like Trunks and Mai a bit better, though, because their active skill is, like, cheese central in Battlefield and Super Battle Road. Or EZA. Can they be used in an EZA? The Cell one, no. Oh, yup, STR Cell. Yeah, you bet your ass. Oh, yeah, okay. There you go. The Vegito Blue one, you probably wouldn't want to do that. And then, of course, the EZA area, the Goku Black EZA area. This would be a very good unit to get, the Mafuba off, because it's a 2-phase fight, so you're probably going to be able to do that, right? All right. Then we have the EZA Goku Black. Not really much point in talking about him prior to his EZA, right? Because, his EZA comes during the anniversary. He's very, very good. I would say he's easily within the top 3 to 5 best free-to-play units in the game. Maybe the top 7, I don't know. But he's definitely up there. The only thing about him is he is super good just right at the start. But this effect of his limits him a bit in something like Super Battle Road, where he has to deliver a finishing blow, and then he starts getting extra attack and defense. Now, for like Dokkan events, this makes him so good, because it's going to be pretty easy, I would say, in like Dokkan events, or even like the Legendary Goku event, to sort of like get these kills. But in something like Super Battle Road or EZA, that's going to limit him a bit more, but he is still super good. Another very powerful Extreme Class Realm of God's opponent, which we need more of. We don't have enough, because they're trying to split Realm of Gods into Super and Extreme, and they just have not given us enough Extreme Realm of Gods units. And then furthermore on JP, a JP Shaft, LR Goku Black is going to be a lot better on Global than he is on JP, because of the presence of this Goku Black being superior on Global. So that's going to make Extreme Realm of Gods even better on Global than it is on JP. So I think making a Demigra Dokkan Festival event would be a good way to sort of rectify that and power up Extreme Class Realm of Gods. Then we also have these 2 free-to-play units right here. We have... Wait, what is this? Oh, yeah, that's the LR. Okay. So we have the Kid Broly, and then we have the Vegeta and Raditz. These units are both very solid units. You definitely want to get them. Broly, of course, is a stacking unit. Has some dodging. Disables enemy guard is something that's always pointless. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, it just makes it type neutral for them. I mean, it's fine, I guess, but it's not a big deal, right? Delivering the final blow also allows you to recover HP. I mean, I guess if there was like a youth category Super Battle Road stage, that would probably be pretty good. The only thing about this Broly is he is limited just to pure Saiyans and youth, not exactly a ton of teams. Youth does need the extra help though, so that's good. I remember this. I think the CZ area was actually a little bit tough. I remember like the enemy, like the bosses just being strong in here. I don't know if that has any correlation to how difficult some of these units are going to be. Obviously, let me see. So you're going to want physical units and then tech units. So Golden Freeze is going to be important. This Blue Vegeta is important. This God Goku will be important if you have him. Those are going to be some of the very strong ones to use for this event. I don't think this will be too tough, but again, you are going to have a lot of like free-to-play characters farmed up, or have some of these summonable characters like the Broly, the God Goku, the God Vegeta, right? But some of them like Gogeta, this Broly, that Golden Frieza, the Goku and Vegeta, they're all free, so that's not really going to be so bad. Then we have the Vegeta and Raditz. They are a joined forces unit. Okay, so this is interesting, right? Because I'm looking at this unit with, think of the monster, the Pure Saiyan Joined Forces monster that just came out on JP. Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. They get stronger with Pure Saiyan category and Joined Forces category allies in the same turn. How about Kale and Caulifla, and then again Goku and Vegeta. So, this unit would work very well on that Joined Forces team along with them. They're also on Terrifying Conquerors, as well as Joined Forces, because again, Broly's only on Youth and Pure Saiyans, because this one is Vegeta and Raditz, whereas the other one, it's just only Broly in part of the card. The other thing that's very bizarre to me is that you get these from this 3 Saiyan event, but, the 3 Saiyans of Fate, the Saiyan trio led by Fate, it's Broly, Vegeta, and Goku. But you can only get Broly and Vegeta. So that's still mysterious to me, that they don't allow you to get that Goku. I don't know. Okay, and then finally there's the top legendary summon banner, with Broly, Chile, and Lemo, as well as LR Rose. Don't summon. This is not a banner I don't think people should be summoning on. Legendary summon banners, I only recommended global players to summon on the LR UI Goku banner because, he is in the highest tier of character, I think, with Gogeta, Vegeta, and now Evolution Blue Vegeta and Kaioken Goku. But he was a global first as well. So I felt like it was one of those things where if a global player pulled that UI Goku global first, like the amount of hype you would have for pulling that character would be worth the chances of getting shafted, I thought. Absolutely no way in hell would I say the same thing about this Rose and Broly, Chile, and Limo banner. Because, honestly, Rose is better, but, I just don't really find myself ever using him. I would argue he's probably a top 10 best unit in the game, but I can't really find a good spot for him. Now this, again, on global, people like to pretend like global is shafted all day long, which is just, global is just pretty much treated better, flat out. It's just sometimes compensation can be a little bit finicky, whereas JP usually can get massive compensation because of the fact that the JP gacha market is more competitive. And then top grossing sometimes has shenanigans, but pretty much everywhere else, it's just global gets W's. I know that there is some stuff, right, like the Barlot medals mysteriously not being available on global right now. I don't understand what they're doing. The Baba Shop has been slow to update as well. There's always some finicky stuff, but global overall, I would say, gets treated better. But this right here, this is, I think, now the biggest difference. Units that are different on global and JP. JP does have that Angel Cell who stacks defense, which is good for the Legendary Goku event, whereas Globals does not. But this right here, this guy is going to be such an amazing partner with LR Goku Black that it is seriously going to make him just a lot better on Global. It's huge. On a lot of these teams, too. Realm of Gods, Patara, Kamehameha, Future, Time Travelers, they're all on those same teams. And Inhuman Deeds as well, right? Okay, that's actually pretty weird that this Goku Black is not on Inhuman Deeds, considering the reason he's on there is because he kills Gowasu. But, I just realized, literally, it's base form Goku Black that kills Gowasu, not Rose. So, I don't know why base form Goku Black is not on Inhuman Deeds. I just noticed that. That's very bizarre. Okay, sure. The reason he's on Exploding Rage is the Scythe, his Rage mode. Now, unfortunately, here's the thing. If this was okay. This Goku Black unit would be he would be like top 5, like borderline top 5, if you made like one small change to him, which is, okay, so right now you get this turn 6, HP 66% or less. In longer events, using AGL, Rosé's, EZA is probably better, right? And this is really only going to be useful in long events. 6 turns. If this was changed, like, if he just did this at the start of turn 3, like, this guy would be like that, because this is the strongest, like, giant, rage, any of those types of transformations in the game. Because not only is he super effective against all types, but he also gets an additional key per orb. Makes this, again, the strongest, like, giant form or transformation in the game. If you could do this consistently, he would just be so ridiculous. But again, it's pretty rare that you're going to see that. He's really good. And, you know, then Broly, Chile, and Lemo, I mean, I find myself using them a lot, actually. They're so versatile and so interesting the way they're built, right? If you get physical orbs with them, they start getting 20% attack and defense per orb, which is crazy. You start getting multiple AGL or STR orbs. They're a 39% attack support unit for the rotation. Tech and int orbs, 39% defense for the whole rotation. Then if you get 7 key orbs, they have a 100% chance to dodge. This is one of the most fun units in the game for sure. They don't make a lot of sense as to why they have big bad bosses or why they're on movie bosses in general, but if they weren't, they would have no teams really to use on. They are very, very good though, but it's just, they're very, like, not consistent, sort of wonky. Dokkan has released a lot of units recently that are very orb hungry, so I really hope they continue to give us a lot of orb changers. Moving forward in a lot of updates, I would like to see orb changers for like every single category, every single typing, because they're so powerful. They're so necessary for units like Goku and Vegeta, Broly, Chile, and Lemo. Even, you know, LR Int Rosé is another unit that gets, he's really could get a lot stronger from orbs. Because the thing about this Goku Black, right? I mean, this, it's going to be interesting to see if another character gets this, because this right here is so busted. This extra attack per key meter bar up to a max of 120%. So he just gets so strong the more key he has. Like, it's insane how strong this Goku Black gets. How does it work exactly? So at 20 key, he has a 265% attack buff. And then he has 21,000 attacks. So yeah, like, this guy's super good. That's it. Yeah, he's super good. But he's on a shitty banner. Top legendary summon banners are not banners you should be summoning on. If you are really obsessed with getting LRs like this, you want to summon for the double rates banner. The Christmas on JP double rates banner, that's the one you summon for. The Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku banner was the one. If you're a global player and you are obsessed with getting these summonable LRs, wait until the double rates banner with the featured LR on it. Who knows? It'll be Christmas for JP. They've done it, you know, multiple years in a row now. 3 years in a row, actually, because 3 years ago it was LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. 2 years ago it was Trunks and Mai, and then of course this past year it was Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. So they probably will do it a 4th year in a row. That would be the one to summon and try and get these guys double rates and a featured LR. It is a blue coin banner, but I mean, legendary summon banners, unless you're a whale, they suck ass, and you shouldn't be summoning on them anyway, right? So let me know what you guys think. Again, global anniversary starts tonight. A lot of good stuff coming. Do not be concerned that Gogeta and Vegito and the tickets are not in the data yet. They will be added soon. Good luck, guys, summoning. I will probably be summoning myself as well. Definitely probably need to make sure to get a copy of each, at least for global. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.